Dear students, welcome to the MOOC on India's foreign policy in a globalizing world. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about India and BRICS. Main objectives of this lesson are to learn about BRICS, to learn about the objectives of BRICS, to know the various areas of cooperation in BRICS, to learn about India's role in BRICS, and to understand the impact of BRICS expansion on India. We begin with the first part of the lesson, in which we will discuss about the various summits held. The BRICS acronym expands to name the 5 countries that constitute its composition: Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Initially termed as BRIC in 2001 to denote the 4 future largest economies of the world in 2050. South Africa joined the group later in 2010. The BRICS has set important goals for itself at its inception, ranging from political and security, economic and financial, and cultural and people-to-people exchanges. The organization emerged with the purpose of bringing to the world's attention the priorities of the developing world. BRICS provides a unique opportunity for these developing countries to deepen cooperation on numerous issues crucial to their economic growth and national development. As developing countries with significant requirements in trade, foreign investment, healthcare capacity development and energy demand, BRICS as an informal organization without a formal charter presents significant scope for addressing these key issues. Despite significant differences and mutual competition between the members, they find rationality in remaining engaged in the organization. BRICS was originally formed with the aim of highlighting the priorities of the developing world. It offers a platform for cooperation among these nations on a wide range of vital issues, even though they have distinct challenges and areas of competition. This underscores why BRICS continues to be relevant and functional for its member countries. Let us discuss about list of summits. Till date, a total of 15 BRICS summits have been held. Following are the BRICS summits held till date. At the 13th BRICS summit hosted by India in June 2021, Ambassador P. Harish, reflecting on the evolutionary process of BRICS since its first summit in 2009, noted several distinct features of the institution. Ambassador Harish highlighted that the cooperation within BRICS extends to well-defined areas. Notably, it is the only plurilateral group to have its own bank, the New Development Bank, which is formally referred to as the BRICS Development Bank. BRICS holds significant importance in various dimensions. It represents 42% of the world's population, covers 30% of the world's land area, contributes to 24% of the global GDP, and accounts for 16% of international trade. India, as a global power, has a crucial role to play in shaping the institution. However, India faces several challenges within BRICS, primarily related to India-China rivalry. The India-China rivalry is a central issue affecting India's role in BRICS. In the words of S. Jaishankar, this bilateral relationship is going through a particular rough patch, which has led some analysts to suggest that India is drifting closer to the quadrilateral security dialogue, which comprises the United States, Japan, Australia and India. While India's growing cooperation with the Quad has raised concerns, it would be inaccurate to claim that India's alignment with the Quad makes it a weak believer in BRICS. India continues to be actively involved in both forums, balancing its interest in BRICS with its engagement in efforts to uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific region. India shares close economic and cultural ties with the BRICS members and attaches high importance to the BRICS platform for coordination, cooperation and consultation on evolving issues. India's involvement is directed towards broad-based international engagement in building a better world. For its chairship, India adopted the overall theme of BRICS at 15, intra-BRICS cooperation for continuity, consolidation and consensus. India also prepared and received approval for the BRICS Innovation Action Plan 2021 to 2024 as a guide to cooperation in key deliverables in the field of science and technology. India played a pivotal role in the creation of the new development bank. It first mooted the idea during the 4th BRICS summit held in March 2012 in New Delhi. The NDB was established to meet the development funding requirements for the 5 BRICS members and other developing economies, especially in the field of infrastructure connectivity projects. Additionally, BRICS has also created the contingency reserve arrangement aimed at ensuring liquidity for member states when confronted by short-term balance of payment crises. India's role in BRICS highlights its use of the platform to convey to the other member countries that cooperation on all dimensions of security, not just economic security, is necessary for global and regional development. In 2012, when India chaired the BRICS summit in New Delhi, it raised security as an agenda item that required joint addressing. In 2012, at the request of the then Indian Finance Minister, the BRICS commissioned a joint working group to study the viability of establishing a BRICS development bank. This bank aimed to mobilize resources for infrastructure and sustainable development projects in BRICS economies and other developing countries. Subsequently, the intention to establish the new development bank was announced at the 5th BRICS summit in Durban in 2013. During his tenure as the Indian Prime Minister, Narendra Modi used the BRICS summit platform to highlight the fact that the world loses $1 trillion annually due to terrorism. India, which has been a long-time victim of terrorism with many instances of state-sponsored terrorism from Pakistan, raised this issue. However, China, due to its historical ties to Pakistan, has not been very supportive of using BRICS as a forum for discussing terrorism-related issues. China's stance on terrorism-related discussions in BRICS presents a challenge given its long-standing ties to Pakistan, which influence its approach to these matters within the BRICS framework. In the backdrop of the COVID-19 pandemic, the BRICS nations had both ample scope and responsibility to resolve past differences and issues, working collectively to overcome the pandemic and its wide-ranging adverse effects. In this endeavor, India can play a pivotal role in enhancing partnership among the BRICS member countries. Several international economic outlooks, including the International Monetary Fund's World Economic Outlook, OECD Outlook documents, and the World Bank's official reports, have predicted highly favorable economic growth rates for India beginning in 2021 and extending into 2022 and possibly beyond. India has emerged as a prominent responder to climate change on the global stage. It leads the International Solar Alliance grouping and has announced plans to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2070. Additionally, India has been a significant producer, manufacturer and supplier of essential COVID vaccines to meet global demands. With these achievements, India is well positioned to assume a leading role in advancing BRICS cooperation as a regional platform in the post-COVID world, fostering economic progress and more resilient supply chains for its member nations. I hope you understood about the various summits held. We will discuss about India and BRICS in the next video. Thank you.